Now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. It's really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff, good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And that one yanked just foul.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in his zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
1 out, runner at first, and that brings up Mike Trout. The 1-1. Popped him up. Jeffers over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's had some success, 5 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So stepping in is Jared Walsh. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Skied into straightaway right. Garlic is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Alex Cobb will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, there's some concern right now about Luis Arraez. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
That'll bring up Luis Arraez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Line hard deep into left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jorge.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jorge Polanco. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Count still full, 3-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So now to the plate, Miguel Sano. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. And now, Kurt Suzuki. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the stretch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Simmons on to first to complete the double play.
Batting ninth.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
At the plate now, Dexter Fowler. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter number 22, second baseman.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. And that's low, ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Shohei Ohtani.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ready with the 3-1. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now here is Max Kepler, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Now the 2-1. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting 6th.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box, Byron Buxton. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Trout arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting 7th. The right fielder, Kyle Garlick.
Now into the box, Kyle Garlick. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The catcher.
Next to dig in, Ryan Jeffers. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. A swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
In now, Travis Blankenhorn. In there, 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And a sinker, cold strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Here now the 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Sano stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' 3rd, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. 3rd inning, no score to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
The left fielder, number 10,
Justin Upton the next to hit. Drew a base on balls his first time up. One and one, here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either. At the plate, Jared Walsh.
And he pops it up. In comes Kepler. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
The batter, the second baseman, Louis.
To the plate now, Luis Arias. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is there. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now at the plate is Kurt Suzuki. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler. Left center, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' leadoff hitter.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Right side. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, Shohei Ohtani. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. That's popped up. Blankenhorn in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Angels 2 and the Twins nothing. Here's Miguel Sano. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat playing is pretty decent.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fly ball right down the line in left. Upton's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
So with that,
The
let's
left
call
fielder.
on the guys in the graphics
Max
department to put up the pitch speed
Kepler.
comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Byron Buxton is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Base hit into right center.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the
center
mantle.
field,
He's been
number
struggling.
25.
The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop
Buxton.
committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Standing in now, Byron Buxton. Bouncer to the left side. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Garlick.
Now at the plate, here is Kyle Garlick, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 3-1 pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan.
Stepping up is Ryan Jeffers, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Matt Shoemaker will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. And the count will be full. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
1 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Now it'll be Justin Upton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 2-1.
Nope, next inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now is Travis Blankenhorn. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trout is right there, 1 down.
The batter,
So still
9.
nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. So next to hit is Andrelton Simmons. Last time through was a base hit. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. On the ground to 3rd. Rendon has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And next to hit will be Luis Arraez. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Arraez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Kurt Suzuki. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And another foul ball. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So the next to bat will be Jose Iglesias. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for
Well,
the
it's been a
Angels,
rough series for him at the
the
plate
right
so
fielder,
far. That's 4
Dexter
strikeouts in the first
Fowler.
2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler. Good battle, count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, David Fletcher. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Fowler rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
In now, Shohei Ohtani. All even now, 2-2. Fletcher stands at second with 2 gone. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him.
The center fielder,
Pitches away,
27,
batter's able to keep his hands
Mike
inside, not try and do too
Trout.
much, and just force feed a single.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Randy Dobnak, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. At the plate, Anthony Rendon lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Three runs already home here. Count even at 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Angels 5 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Miguel Sano. Cobb's ready. Here's the 1-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's one down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
So next to bat will be Max Kepler. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Byron Buxton. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Twins retired in short order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Justin Upton. Slow little grounder left side. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Next to stand in is Jared Walsh. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher.
Next up is Kurt Suzuki. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
This is foul right side. Walsh, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in next, Jose Iglesias. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kepler's there for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Angels strand 1, so they hold a 5-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Garlick. The 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Got him swinging on a split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Standing in now, Ryan Jeffers. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis Blankenhorn.
Next, it'll be Travis Blankenhorn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And now in the box, Dexter Fowler. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 the count. Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's right there, and there's out number 2.
The back, the designated hitter,
Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Angels are gone in order as as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Mike Mayers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Fletcher moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Up next, Jorge Polanco. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Miguel Sano would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Upton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Hansel Robles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout. Pitch is popped up. In there, a base hit. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Kepler is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 10.
So here is Justin Upton. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. And he fouls this one off. Hit down the line at first. Lays off 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2-2, here it is. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting. The first
Digging in will be Jared Walsh. It was a walk in his last trip. Trout at third with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that.
No, that's down.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone! A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Alex Claudio, southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. At the plate now, Max Kepler. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. Rendon trying to get there, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Number 25. Byron.
Stepping in
Buxton.
once again is Byron Buxton. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here now the 2-2. Hit to third. Rendon is there to second for one. Back to first. A ninth-inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Garlick.
Next to hit is Kyle Garlick, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Now
kept his
batting,
hands inside the
catcher,
baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Ryan Jeffers. Chopper to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, this game is close right here,
Now
but I'll
batting,
take you inside the
third baseman.
mindset even if it was a
Travis.
blowout. I know the team's down to their
Blankenhorn.
final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Raisel Iglesias takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And stepping in, Travis Blankenhorn. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hard hit at third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Twins. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Jeffers over at second. Blankenhorn at first. 2 out in the inning. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. He knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Nick Gordon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. In now, Luis Arias. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Los Angeles Angels get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Alex Cobb with his 4th win this season. Jay Happ was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.